Close your eyes for a moment and picture your crush. The one who can make your mind freeze just by existing. The person who makes you check your phone again, even when you already know there's no new message. That tiny rush you feel when their name lights up your screen. That's not love. That's dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical your brain releases to reward anticipation, not reality. It doesn't care who this person really is. It doesn't care whether they're right for you, or whether they'll ever choose you back. It only cares about one thing: the chase, the maybe, the possibility, that what-if feeling. So before you call it love, pause for a second and ask yourself, is my heart choosing this person, or is my brain just chasing its next chemical high? When you develop a crush, your brain releases 3 main chemicals: dopamine, which creates reward and motivation; norepinephrine, which raises your heart rate and heightens alertness; and serotonin, which actually drops. That's why you lose your appetite. That's why your thoughts loop endlessly around one person. That's why a single text can make your whole day, and silence can ruin it. You're not dramatic. You're not broken. You're chemically overwhelmed. Psychologist Dorothy Tenoff called this state limerence, an intense, intrusive form of infatuation where your mind keeps replaying small interactions, trying to recreate the emotional high. But here's the key thing most people don't realize. Dopamine doesn't reward love. It rewards uncertainty. That's why wondering if they like you can feel more exciting than actually knowing. You're not addicted to them. You're addicted to not knowing. Research shows that lust and love activate completely different systems in the brain. Lust says, I want them. Love says, I trust them. Early attraction feels like caffeine, fast, jittery, consuming. Real love feels more like breathing, calm, steady, grounding. So if someone makes your heart race but your mind spiral, that's usually lust or dopamine-driven attachment. But if someone makes your nervous system settle, if your thoughts slow down around them, that's where love might actually begin. And there's an even deeper layer beneath all of this. Sometimes a crush isn't chemistry. It's conditioning. Psychologists call this your attachment blueprint, the emotional patterns you learned from your earliest relationships. If love once felt unpredictable, your brain may now confuse chaos with excitement. If affection had to be earned, you might chase people who pull away, not because it's healthy, but because it feels familiar. Your brain isn't always looking for love. Sometimes it's just looking for what feels like home, even if home was unstable. Crushes thrive on uncertainty. Every unanswered message, every mixed signal, every almost moment creates a dopamine spike. Your brain releases more dopamine when the outcome is unclear. It's the same mechanism behind gambling, endless scrolling, and addiction. Unpredictable rewards keep you hooked. So when you think you miss them, ask yourself honestly, do I miss the person? Or do I miss the rush? Dopamine makes connection feel electric. But electricity fades without a steady current underneath. Because not every spark is love. Sometimes it's just stimulation pretending to be connection. Your brain is wired to chase excitement, but your heart is wired to crave peace. So the next time your stomach flips over a notification, pause and ask yourself, is this love? Or is it just dopamine playing a convincing role?